Hello fellow engineers and welcome back to Outworld Station, and I say welcome back because I played this well over a year ago when it released in early access, but the game is now launched. Get it? Launched? It's a space game. Never mind, into the 1.0 release, and Trick Jump Games have very kindly sponsored this video so I can check out all the updates to the game, and if you want to check it out yourself, boost the link below to check it out on Steam. Anyway, let's start a new game. Right, so basically in this game we play as this little drone here in space. You can see our home planet down there. We're trying to escape because if I just look around, yeah, over there, that is called the Void, a supermassive black hole that's going to eat our entire planet and eventually our entire galaxy. And basically humanity, they mined all of the Earth's resources to build this, a Stargate, and we're going to be jumping out of here, except we fired it up and this part was damaged. So it's our job to try and fix this thing so we can get out of here. So first off, we can press E and boosh. We've now got lasers and we can use them to destroy these bits of wreckage that are about the place. So let's just boosh, 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 destroy all those, and then turn back into a normal drone. And then down here, if we come to sell, we can sell this destroyed jump gate buffer. So boosh, that has been sold. Right, and then if we come over here, this is our hub, like the center of our base. You can see it's already got some resources in there. We've got hull plating, basic frames, and gold. Ooh, gold. So we'll just move all of them into my inventory down here. That means I can build with them. So if we come down to this build menu down here, we can then build an atomizer. This allows us to turn captured asteroids into raw materials. So let's grab that. We'll just shove it like on the end there. Boosh. And then we can come over here, grab this asteroid and shove it in the top. So that's being turned into that. Meanwhile, back in the build menu, if we head into production, we can then build a smelter and shove that next to it. So that's now built. Sort of looks like a huge engine. So I'll just go grab a few more, shove them in there. And then if I select our smelter, we can then select a recipe down here. And I want to make some titanium. And then finally, rather than like manually going to the atomizer, grabbing the titanium, shoving it in the smelter, we can come down to this button here, link, where as long as they're linked, can you see they're like linked by a little tunnel there? We can link that to there, and then yes, this is now smelting the titanium. So we can now link the smelter back to the hub, and this will store that smelted titanium for us. And then nice, we got that titanium. So let's just shove that in my storage, and then gonna get some extra smelters on the go. Let's shove one there and then one there, and then just see what the recipes we have. So we've also got glass fiber we can make, and then the other one I'm going to set to gold. So that's all the resources we can make. I then just want to link the atomizer to the other smelters just for when we get the relevant resources. And then finally, I'm going to build a storage unit. So I should probably shove one like on each side. So we've got a storage unit for each of those. Let's just say titanium goes into there. Smelted glass fiber goes into that one, and smelted gold goes into that one. And then these storage modules can all get relinked back to the hub. All right, next up, our power is getting low because we've added all these. So if we come into build, we've got a power tab down here. We can build a solar panel. That requires basic frames and gold. And if I come and shove that, like, let's say I could shove them on the end of the, shove it on the end of the storage. So that's built. And if we hover over that, you can see it's working at 50% effectiveness. That's because it's not aligned properly. So if we just rotate these solar panels, we can line them up perfectly with the sun like that. There we go. And now that's working at 100% efficiency. All right, anyway, now we have a load of materials there. Look at the titanium and glass fiber. So let's just grab all of those. And then in our synthesizer, we can see what Stargate parts need. So they require 5 titanium, 5 glass things, and 1 gold bar. So if I select that recipe, I can then synthesize, and then I've made one of them. So I can make 5 of them. Then I can shove those parts into the hub. And then up here, this mission, if I press complete, we've then rebuilt this thing, which means we can power up the Stargate once again. And then before we get destroyed by the event horizon, quick, we can boosh, jump out of here, and then everything is destroyed Wow, that was actually quite close. But right, we are now entering the asteroid belt. So here is our hub. You can see we've got nothing else going for us. So time to start building. Can we actually... I don't think we can see an event horizon coming, can we? No, I think we're probably safe for a little while. But right, let's start by selecting an objective. So basic manufacturing. So we've got to get 50 titanium, 25 carbon, and 10 gold. We got to shove them in our hub. So for now, I am just going to take everything from there, just so we can get a bit of building on the go. So we're going to want an atomizer. We'll shove that there. Then going to want some smelters. I'm going to do similar layout to what I had before. Maybe shove a storage unit there and another one down there. Yeah, from above, that looks pretty efficient to me. Right, and then before I go grab a load of asteroids, I just want to, in the link mode, link that to that, that to that, that to that, and then I have just moved the storage just so that they're back there. Then I can link them back to the hub. Right, and then a recipe in each of these. So I'm going to want titanium. Next one, I'm going to want carbon. Next one, I'm going to want gold. We do actually have a glass fiber one as well, so I guess I should set up another one of these. So I'll then just link them all together like that. Right, and then I can just go grab a load more asteroids. How many can I carry at once? Just 3 it seems. Oh, I've just left them behind. But right, I can then shove them into the atomizer, and then they should go into the smelters that have each resource. Nice. I think, yeah, if I hover over these, it does actually tell us what's inside. So that one's got titanium, silica, and carbon. These little ones have gold as well. Let's grab all of them, shove them in there. And then, yeah, top right, we are filling up with titanium, carbon, and gold. So we should be good to complete this objective soon. So while that's going on, I am just going to collect a few more bits and bobs. Keep this thing fed. All right, and then if I look on the map, we can see, like, where we are and everything. Oh, what's that over to the left? I mean, we are a Pokeball, apparently. But over to the left, there's some purple. So if I look... oh, what is that? That looks a little bit scary. I assume I don't want to... Ow. No, I don't want to go in. Okay, assumptions confirmed. Okay, we'll stay away from that. Hopefully it doesn't come near us. Anyway, top right, the objective is now complete, so I can check that. We've unlocked basic manufacturing. So we have a matter printer now, which means we can make all these new parts. Lovely. Anyway, next objective, we're going to do the factory evaluation. So we've got to get hull plating, basic frames, composite, and fiber optics. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to have like a... Man, is that thing getting closer? I'm going to have this one where we put all the asteroids in and get the raw materials out. I'm going to have like another arm coming off. I mean, I could actually go up. We do have a vertical connector, which is quite interesting. So I could shove that there and then do a vertical connector upwards. I don't want to put things over this because that's where I drop the asteroids. But yeah, matter printer. I definitely could shove this up here. I mean, I might come out. Let's come out this direction. So there's our matter printer. And if we click on this, we can select a recipe. So yeah, we're going to need 4 of them. So hull plating requires the titanium. So I'll set that up for the first one. I mean, I may as well build all of them. So there's all 4 of those. I mean, I probably should have built them down here, really, but they gave me unlimited budget to build a space station. I want to build it how I want to build it, and that's just make it look big and impressive. But yeah, I'll then shove storage units on the back of all of these. And I can't actually afford the next one. Okay, I need some hull plating. So this first one, this is set to make hull plating. We've just got to link it up. Now, I think we should be able to go from our hub up to all of these. So if I just select that for all of them. Yeah, look, can you see resources moving now? So they're all moving up that way. I can then link that to the storage for each of them, and then from the storage back to the hub. Now, I probably don't want them to go back the same direction because maybe that will clog up this. So what it might be worth doing is shoving that there. Yeah, vertical thing there. I may need to relink. If I delete all the links back that I did, just like that, then I can make them link this direction. As soon as like the plates and stuff are made, they head down this way now. So resources come in this side, come out this side. If I want to keep building, I do need to remember just to keep coming down here and selecting the hull plating, shoving it in my inventory. So that means I can build with it. So let's just shove that there, link that into there, and then that down to there. Then each of these ones I can set up recipes for basic frames in that one, fiber optics in that one, and composite in that one. And yeah, things are moving now. That is a lot of resource coming up. Oh, we're low on power. We're low on power. All right, let's get some solar panels. So what I'm thinking, maybe we just have like a power arm. So if I build a connector out there, maybe go up with it as well. And what I can do is do connector out this way and just shove these on each side. So they're giving us power now. And then I can realign them to give us 100% power. There's one done. There's two done because they are pointing at the sun apparently. I mean, you can see the sun reflecting on them. I just don't know where it is actually coming from. Maybe it's behind that asteroid. Right, anyway, while that's doing that, let's just go grab some more of these asteroids. We've got to keep everything fed, so that all goes into there. All right, so top right, mission 1 is nearly completed now. We're just waiting on the fiber optics to get made. We just go grab some more material. Oh, who's this? Who is this guy? Defense. He's shooting me. Defense drone. Right, let's boosh. Eat laser. Yeah, he's down. He's down. But yeah, let's just grab some more asteroids that have silica in them. And yeah, top right, objective completed. We're station level 2, which means we get a load more objectives to do. So let's have a look at enhanced manufacturing first. So we've just got to get a load of hull plating and basic frames, which we already have. So that one's completed. Oh, that unlocked us a fabricator, which gives us these new parts. And then for our next objective, we need nanoplating and artificial diamond. Now, nanoplating is produced at the fabricator, but the artificial diamond is fabricated at the matter printer. So in production, I'm going to add another matter printer over there, or I can't afford it. Let me just go back to my hub and transfer the whole plating and the basic frames over. And right, another matter printer. And then in the recipe, we now have artificial diamonds. That just takes carbon. So let's just get this linked up. So we want to go from the hub to there, from there to storage, from there back to the hub. Now I think down here I'm going to do my fabricators, although I need composite in order to build that. So let's just see, have I got composite? Yeah, I got loads of it. Okay, grab all of that. Fabricator down here. So that's that in. And then recipe, we need nano plating. Oh, that requires hull plating, which we have, but also molecular bonding. That's produced at the smelter. So we're going to need another smelter. Let's wang that there. And then the recipe is molecular bonding. That requires silica. And I imagine if we click on our atomizer... Oh, we do have loads of silica in there. Man, we got loads of stuff in here. Look at all this stuff we have piled up. Okay, so we should see... Yeah, this is smelting into molecular bonding. So that means if I just link the hub to this fabricator, then this should start building what we need. Yeah, look, you can see all the little arms moving on top. Let's just get a storage unit on the side and then link it all together. So you go into there, you go back to there. And then right, in our objective, we've got the artificial diamond. The nanoplating is being moved now, although it is quite slow. Maybe I should set up another one. Although we are good. We're good. We've completed it. Boosh. So that has unlocked an artifact analyzer. And apparently we can come across artifacts on here. If I press T, you can see there's a whole load of arrows pointing in different directions. I imagine the red is going to be an enemy. Yeah, look, there's that guy up there. Boosh. Let's just destroy you. And then, oh, what have you left behind? Is that the gold? Yeah, that's the yellow icon. So that is a pod which has circuit boards in it. So we'll take the circuit boards. Oh, thank you. And then we'll head back in a bit. I am just going to do a little bit more destroying of you. Boosh. And yeah, look, we've got pink up this way. So this could be an artifact, or is that a turret? Oh, that is a plasma turret. Oh, run, outrun it. Boosh, it's down. But yeah, this is the pink, right? We'll just move everything from there. And then here, oh, it's a gold ore node. Construct a miner on this node to extract resources. Ooh, okay, so that's what pink is. Hang on, we've got this guy up this way. Boosh, eat laser, grab all the stuff from there. Should probably select my next objective, actually. One where we just need those two things which we have. So that's that one done. That's unlocked us energy storage. And then our final mission 2 objective is this one. So we've just got to get reinforced frames in. So for now, let's head back There's our ship. I'll just grab some asteroids on the way. Shove them in there. Then right, fabricator. We want another one of them down here. I'll just grab some resources so I can afford it. Something I've realized. This fabricator to make the nano plating, it's using a whole load of hull plating, which means none of them are being stored in my storage. So can I do like half of them go there, half of them go back to there, so that this one that's producing the whole plating, yeah, it's now producing, half of them get stored, half of them go to the hub where they then get used elsewhere. I think I probably want to do that for all of these because, yeah, all of these storages are empty. So basically I've just got to click on each of these and then don't send them back to the hub. So I can just delete all of them. Might want to do the same. Yeah, I think I'll do the same with all of them. So everything I produce, half of it I store, half of it gets used elsewhere. So now everything that goes in the storage stays in the storage, but the ones from here can go back to the hub. Yeah, because then I have direct access to everything I need. Sweet. So all of these go back to the hub. Down here, you go back to the hub. All right, then hopefully I have resources, in here of hull plating that I can just grab a load of. That allows me to build another fabricator down this way, another storage unit next to it, and select the reinforced frames in there. Then I just link them by going from the hub to the fabricator. Then from the fabricator, one arm goes out to there, the other one goes back to the hub. So I'll always have the reinforced frames in there if I need them to build with. Otherwise they go into here where they can be dished out everywhere else. All right, and then if I press M to go on the map, you can see where we've explored. Might be worth maybe heading south. Let's head down this way, see if there's anything down here. Oh, turret. Take out the turret. Oh, my energy's depleted. Does it regen? Yes, it's regenning. Bottom left, the blue. Boosh. Okay, that guy's down. I think this is another mining ore, so that's good to know. Oh, there's yellow things up here. Oh, man, there's a lot of enemies up here. All right, let's take out you. Take out you. Boosh. And boosh that guy down as well. And then what do we have here? A crashed ship. Supply the following items to unlock. So we need a basic frame. Okay, I can shove a basic frame in there and unlock it. Nice. So inside we've got loads of stuff. Carbon nanotubes, molecular bonding, circuit boards. Just grab everything. There's also some crates down there, another one there. Right. Oh, is this another one over here? Yeah, I think it is. All right, take out the turret. Dodge the bullets. All right, this one needs molecular bonding as well as circuit boards. I just picked up those so I can unlock this. And there's an artifact inside. Okay, let me just loot everything around here first, because there is this guy up here as well, which, yes, another derelict ship. So definitely just want to loot everything I can. Right, and for this one, I need a small fuel tank. So I'm going to have to come back to that later. Worth noticing, there is all these parts around here, the debris. I can bring that back. It has a load of titanium in it. But for now, let's just grab the artifact. Can I pick up any of these as well? No, max weight exceeded. Okay, fair enough. Well, there's my base. Dodge the purple clouds to the left. And I believe for this artifact, I need a special container thing to put it in. So let's just leave it there a second, or just crash it into my ship. Yeah, in the build menu, I need this, an artifact analyzer. So I need 49 more hull platings in order to build this. So how many are in here? 35. And unfortunately, all the other ones have been used up. So I think I just need more titanium. So yeah, let's get back to that wreckage. And then we can just grab all of this. Oh, I managed to get loads on me. I guess titanium's quite light. So we'll just drag this back to our base. I'm really regretting where this is now. It's like in the middle of my base. I really want it on the edge. Oh, it looks carnage as well. Right, that should be a whole load of titanium, which should help me make some more plates. Right, then I can get this analyzer down there. And then I can shove the artifact inside it. And we are analyzing it. Anyway, while that's been going on, I have added loads of extra smelters on here just to try and get through the titanium, because we've got so much of it backed up. I've also duplicated a load of the matter printers. They just make the hull plating, because I seem to need that for everything. And of course that meant I needed more power, so I've doubled the amount of solar panels as well. We've completed the mission, so let's just do that. We are now a level 3. Yeah, station level 3, which means we can view the system map because it's not just this solar system. If we do this, we can see a whole load of other systems we can go to. So we're currently in the asteroid belt, but if we can build a ship, we can get to these other places to get their resources as well. Anyway, first job, we need gold fiber optics. We've done that, so let's complete it. So that means we've unlocked these new parts, circuit boards and computers. And if we build another fabricator down here, we can select the recipe of circuit boards, which we're going to need to make computers. So let's just get one of each in. As before, I'm going to do storage for each of them, and then when I start linking them, let's just get resources over to them, and then I'm going to do half and half. So half go back to the hub, half go into the storage. And right, they are up and running. While that's going on, I think I'm going to go for a little explore. So yeah, look, we've got something over here. So let's take out that guy. Is there a turret on here, or are we safe? No, I think we're safe. There is a loot box there. Ow, I got, ow, electrocuted. Yeah, there is a loot box there. There's another one there. So let's just grab all that. Another one there. Nice. Okay, I think that's that sorted. Oh, hello. What are you? Water ice. That is new. Oh no, meteor strike coming. Oh, there's meteors coming over that way. Okay, let me just grab this. We'll get these back so we can harvest them. I probably should be taking out those asteroids, or meteors, not asteroids. Anyway, dump those in there, then select lasers and take out these things. All right, boosh, eat laser. You will not destroy my space station. Oh, it left something behind. A meteor core. It's got titanium, gold, carbon, and silica. Oh, unstable, will explode after a time. Okay, let's get this back ASAP. And oh no, we're low on power as well. I can't even drop it in right now, can I? No, we need more solar panels. All right, let's shove that at the front. Oh no, it exploded. We never got it home. Okay, let's just align these. 100%. Nice. Yeah, there is actually in the power this storage thing. If I get some fiber optics, which I should have. Yeah, I got 44 in here. So if I just grab all of those, I could then store excess power. And oh, can I just shove them in the middle? Oh, sweet. Right, I need some extra hull plating. So let's just grab those. Yeah, we can store excess power in there. So are these storing power right now? Yeah, stores up to 1,000. Okay, that should help. Anyway, we now have enough to complete this objective. The computers are done. And that means we've unlocked automated ore extraction. Yes, miners. Okay, let's have a look at our map. So yeah, we know there's gold ore over there. Up that way, there's a crashed ship. Down there, there's titanium. How much resource do we have? I feel like gold will probably be more useful. So let's head over this way to that gold. And then right from here, we should be able to build a miner. That can go on there, but it doesn't have enough power. But what we can do is just add a connector and then add a solar panel, and we can align that to get 100% power, and we can build resource node at the end and then link that to there. So that's gonna store all the gold in here. Then later on in the game we can get a freighter that's gonna like transport that back, but for now we can just take the gold ore and bring it back to our space station. So if I click on my storage, I can just shovel the gold ore into there, and then that should get processed. No, it won't from there, will it? I need to shove it in the atomizer. Yeah, so it goes in there. Now it's going down because it's getting used. Sweet. Oh, I really wouldn't mind the titanium one as well. What do I need to build another miner? Nano plating. Oh, I got 24. Sweet. All right, let's try and find the titanium one. Was it this one here? Yes, it was. Miner goes on. Storage unit at the end. Power module there. Spin that to 100% and just send that over to there. I mean, it might even be worth reducing everything here, like the titanium ore maybe, rather than sending that back myself. I don't know. Anyway, while we're here, let's just grab all of this stuff, and back in our ship we can dump all of that in there, as well as what we picked up. So titanium ore goes in as well. Right, and then we've completed the next mission, basic ship construction. That means we can build a shipyard. Yes. So we're going to want to build a shipyard. So we need 25 nanoplating as well as 10 reinforced frames. Yeah, I'm also going to go have an explore. So we've got quite a lot of enemies here. I don't know what they're guarding, but let's take them down. Right, what have we got here? We got a whole load of loot. So move all of that over. In here we can add those items. to unlock that. So that's got, the small tank that we needed in the other one. Right, I've then just found a water ice node. So that's quite interesting. So I could go shove another miner on there. I think for now though, let's just shovel these in there so they can be turned into everything we need. Oh, another meteor strike coming. So we'll just destroy them. Then come over to this mine where there's, so much gold ore. Yeah, there also is some water ice. So we'll just grab that on my way back. And right, give all my gold ore into there. We'll then head over this way because this is the derelict ship we need to put the fuel tank in to unlock. So let's unlock that. I had another fuel tank in it as well. Cool. So move all them. We'll then go between these purple clouds up to here where there's another crash ship. And then in this one had, some extra computers. Always handy. And that allows us to complete the next mission. And then we can test the ship construction. All right, something I've just figured out too, by the way. If you zoom in, you move really, really slowly. But if you zoom out, you move way faster. So it's way easier to explore and go grab resources. All right, what have I found here? Some stuff in there. You need a computer, do you? I have one computer. What have you got inside you? Some cool stuff. Right, there's another one over this way, but it has a defense drone. Boosh, not anymore. All the debris seems to be just titanium, and since I have a mine set up, I am just going to ignore it. I'm just going to go around and collect everything. Oh, we've hit the edge. May as well scout the entire area. So how are we looking on the map? There we go. Oh, there's drones after me. I better keep running. Are they still chasing me? Yeah, they're still chasing me. Right. Eat some of this then. Boosh. Right. This one has an artifact in it. We'll definitely take this home. There's so many enemies. Oh my goodness. Anyway, let's shove that in there. That will give us some new technology. And while I've been doing that, yes, I now have enough to build a shipyard. I think I'll shove that down here. Then, right, I want to add a hopper ship, a general purpose utility ship. Let's get 3 of them on the go. So I need hull plating, computers, and small engines. I have a load of small engines, so I can give them. I do have some computers as well, and I got hull plating. So let's just give all of that, and then that should build them fairly quickly. Looks like there's exploration ships and military ones as well. But right, there is that ship. So, I've just picked it up. Whee! It's like a little toy. Anyway, that's the mission completed. So these guys are all going off now. And I'm station level 4. So, look. Destroy 4 slingers and I get a load of stuff. Well, I know where there's a load of enemies. Yeah, up that way. So let's get up here. All right. Destroy slingers. Boosh. That's 2. I'm going to get 50 carbon nanotubes if I do this. Nice. Complete the mission. And it's done. Right, I've got another artifact. Take that back home. I just realized I can destroy, buildings and stuff. That's quite cool. Probably going to annoy some of these guys, but that's fine. Anyway, I'm in a bit of a pickle here. Lots of home-in missiles and meteor to try and destroy. He's called a Seeker, that guy in the middle. I'm going to have to leave him. I'm going to have to destroy the meteor before it gets to me. Boosh. Okay, it's down. Right, now I can destroy this guy. Nice. Right, I've just found there is a silica node up here. So let's shove a miner on there. Get it powered. Shove a storage unit on. Get it linked. And then all the silica it's producing, I can bring back to my ship, shove it in the atomizer. And then that will create fiber optics, which is what we need to complete our mission. All right, then if I just build a few more matter printers, that should get through it quicker. All right, and that is the objective completed. So we've unlocked the superconductor, which we can make in the fabricator. So we'll build another one of them, change the recipe to superconductor, link it all up, and then we can get to work on our next objective. And there's loads of objectives. And look, there's 14 different levels of station, and our station is already this big. It's going to be absolutely massive. Anyway, if you want to see more of this, be sure to boost the like button. Let me know in the comments. I'm actually really enjoying this. And if you want to check it out yourself, be sure to boost link in my description. Thanks once again to the publishers for sponsoring this video. And if you've played it before, there's loads of new stuff in this update. So yeah, check it out for yourself. And for now, I'll say peace, love, and not a bad space station at all. Bye.